Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are currently in the second half of tonight's game between Gerland and CBA. I'm Sean Cunningham. Gerland currently with the 18-16 lead after a last-second two-pointer by Colin Caulfield that gave them their first lead of the game. Taken now by Ryan Teaney on the pass from Gizzi. Now Moffrey. Teaney going for three, and he scores! And that's a big start here in the second half and the third quarter. Ryan Teaney becomes the first player on either side tonight with double-digit points as Vincent Tirino scores for two for CBA to get them just a little bit more even. It's now 21-18. Dylan Gizzi currently with it for the Dutchman. Now hands it off to Teaney. Teaney across. Haleko for three. Comes up short. It bounced off the rim and it was picked up by Pelissier, now given to Foley. Foley going across. Tirino for three, and he ties it up. So 7 points now for Tirino. He's second on the team behind Hagen Foley, who has 8 so far tonight. Now Anthony Moffrey gives it across to Christian Haleko. Now Gizzi. Within the corner, Gizzi stopping up. Gives it now for Hagen. Hagen, bounce pass. Haleko blocked by Malachi Pelissier. Now Moffrey charges in. Can't get the shot off. And Dodson gets the rebound for the brothers. Pelissier across now for Foley. Foley down low now for Danny Kelly. And the whistle blows. Gilderland will get the ball here. A minute 43 gone by currently. It's taken now by Anthony Moffrey for Gilderland. Coming up near the hoop. It's got Tirino guarding him currently. Now he heads across and hands it to Haleko. Gizzi wide open, goes for three, can't get it. Comes up short, it was juggled in the air. And now play stops as a foul is called on Dan Kelly. It's his third foul of the game, first for the second half for either team. And Jordan Hubbard now coming in for Kelly. He heads off to the bench. Hagen takes the pass, and now he gives it to Gizzi. Gizzi hands it for Haleko. Haleko goes in, and he scores! What a play by Christian Haleko! That puts the Dutchman back on top. Pelissier stops up, now going in, and getting fouled is Dodson. That'll be the Dutchman's first foul of the second half. It goes to Dylan Gizzi. It's his first and the team's first. Dodson will throw it in now for the brothers. 5:38 to go. Thrown in and given to Foley. Foley pass across. Tirino with a shot. Bounced off the rim and it's picked up by Moffrey. Moffrey bounces across. Haleko loses the ball. And Tirino has it go off him and out of play. So Gilderland will get the ball. Dylan Gizzi will throw it in. He's looking across. Now he finds Haleko. Haleko across now for Hagen. Teaney now for Gizzi. Gizzi motioning over to Moffrey. Still with it here. Teaney takes the pass. Now with it is Hagen. Hagen advancing toward the hoop. Shoots. Can't get it. Picked up by Pelissier and given to Foley. It goes off his foot. Speeding after it is Moffrey, and he loses it as it goes out of play. The Dutchman will get the ball. Hagen Foley with a bit of a misplay there. Dutchman will get the ball as a result of that. See if it proves costly. Christian Haleko with a bounce pass now to Brendan Hagen. He hands it off for Teaney. Going for three. Bounced off. Hagen gets the rebound. Going in. Shot. Can't get it in. And the whistle blows as Hagen called for his third foul. 4:43 to go here in the third. Foley with it for the brothers. Coming in against Moffrey once again. Stopping up. Gets by. Makes a nice move. Drives toward the hoop. Pass it across. Shot taken and a foul called again. As Hubbard going in for the shot. Hagen's called for his fourth. And it will be Jordan Hubbard shooting two here for CBA. He's 9 for 15 coming into tonight in free throw attempts. Willem Feeney waiting on the sidelines. I believe he's getting set to replace Hagen. And Hubbard floats in his first. And now Feeney will come in for Hagen as he steps out. And Hubbard ties the game with number 2. Moffrey in a bit of a battle there with Tirino, but he now comes up slowly. Anthony Moffrey hands it off now for Haleko. Haleko down low. Gizzi with a shot and he scores. Nice pass by Christian Haleko, and the finish gives Gizzi 7 points tonight. Motioning over is Tirino. He gives it now for Colby Dodson. A bounce pass back to Tirino. Tirino down low now for Hubbard. And Gilderland is going to get the ball. And now it looks like CBA will get it, my bad, but they're able to stop play with 3:52 to go. Pass made for Pelissier. Teaney doing a nice job blocking. And a bit of a collision right there. Tirino going for the pass. Knocking down Moffrey in the process. And it will be a foul here on the Dutchman. Christian Haleko will get called. It's his first and the team's fourth. So Foley will once again throw it in. And he finds Hubbard on the pass. Tirino takes it, now gives it down low for Foley. Foley goes in, shoots, can't get it. And Gizzi picks up the rebound for Gilderland. Gizzi going forward, cross, Feeney for three, and he scores! Feeney for three, and it's now a 5-point lead. Tirino now for Dodson. Across now for Foley, now taken by Pelissier. Up top now Tirino. Pelissier floats a pass down low. Hubbard caught in a bit of a battle there, and he gives it back for Tirino. And a whistle blows here. I'm not sure what's coming up. It's a foul on Gilderland. Moffrey is called for it. It's his second foul of the game, team fifth for the second half. Christian Haleko now checks out. Colin Caulfield, who put Gilderland on top at the end of the second quarter, checks back in. Foley takes the pass as time runs down again. Foley going for three. Bounced off the rim, and Feeney gets the rebound. Dylan Gizzi charging forward. Stops up. Looking for a play. He's going to bounce it from Moffrey. Less than 3 to go. Colin Caulfield now for Teaney. Teaney looking across, now finds Dylan Gizzi. Gizzi goes in, and he scores! He had the open lane. Great job there by Dylan Gizzi. The Dutchman now up by 7. Foley playing it near the center circle. Taken here by Tirino. Tirino down low now for Hubbard with a shot. He scores while getting fouled. So a foul now called on Teaney. It's his first and the team's sixth. And Jordan Hubbard, who has already converted both of his free throw attempts so far tonight, goes for his second and he puts it in. 5 points on the night now for him. It's now 30-26. Caulfield with a handoff to Teaney. Moffrey now for Gizzi again. Gizzi will go for three and he scores! What a night for Dylan Gizzi. Ties Ryan Teaney in the team lead in points with 12. And now pass goes out of play. And a great job here by the Dutchmen. They are up by 7 with 1:39 to go. A timeout called on the court with 1:39 left here in the third. So CBA, their last game was played on Tuesday against the Troy Flying Horses. They had a 24-19 lead at the end of the first half. The Flying Horses came back and outscored the Brothers by a score of 33-26 in the second half, including an 18-12 output in the fourth quarter of that game. And ultimately, it was Troy who prevailed by 2, winning by a score of 52-50. Hagen, Foley, and Jordan Hubbard each had 15 points to lead CBA in that game, while Troy was led by the 20-point effort of their top scorer this season, Marquise Hamby. So a Dutchman will get the ball here. Colin Caulfield gives it to Ben Fiori, who's now in the game. He replaced Moffrey on the court, and he's with it currently. Fiori with a bounce pass now for Ryan Teaney. Teaney now across for Caulfield. Bounce pass finds Willem Teaney. Gizzi now for Caulfield. Caulfield stops up, now gives it back to Teaney. Teaney charges in. He gets blocked on the play by Hubbard. And it's still in play. Caulfield was going for it, but it's taken by Colby Dodson. Vincent Tirino now charging up. He'll flip it back for Robbie Hicks. He's had 2 3-pointers tonight. More passes made. Tirino with a shot. Teaney picks up the rebound. Less than a minute to go. Ben Fiori with it for the Dutchman. Ryan Teaney charges in. Can't get a shot off, and he's fouled as well. So it will be called on Colby Dodson. It's his second and the team's second in the second half, and Ryan Teaney will shoot 2 here for Guilderland. He's had 1 free throw attempt so far tonight. He's made that, and he makes that one. Puts them back in the team lead in points with 13. As Patrick Bruno comes on the court, he'll replace Dylan Gizzi. Was that a great game thus far for Guilderland. And Teaney's second one doesn't quite make it, and it's knocked out of play. And CBA will get it. It will be Tyler Grimes taking the pass. And he'll start it off for Robbie Hicks. Less than 40 seconds to go. Hicks backpedaling a little bit against Ben Fiori. Now he bounces it over for Grimes. Grimes looking across. Finds Dodson on the pass. Dodson back across for Hicks. Hicks now goes in for Bruno. He's blocked on the play. Good defensive play there by Patrick Bruno. It'll be a throw-in once again here for CBA. Pass across finds Dodson just barely as Caulfield was looking to block. Grimes with a shot for 3, bounces out. And Ryan Teaney takes it here for Guilderland. 7 seconds to go. Teaney going in. He's fouled on the play with 2.9 seconds to go. And the chance of "you can't do that" coming out from the Red Sea. As it's Dodson once again called for the foul. It's his third and the team's third. And Teaney's first doesn't quite make it. And Pelissier coming back in for CBA, who replaced Tirino as he heads off. And Teaney will shoot his last shot. And it just rolled out. Pelissier keeps it in. And another whistle blows. Gonna look for a buzzer beater here. Fiori's looking. Caulfield has the shot blocked, and that is it for the third quarter of tonight's game. The Dutchmen have broken it open here in the third. They have an 8-point lead at 34-26. One more quarter to go, and the Dutchmen are going to look to close out this game. And here we go. The fourth quarter is now underway here in Goderland. Anthony Moffrey back in the game. He's with it currently for Goderland. Taken here by Colin Caulfield on the pass. Now Willem Feeney. Going across now, it's Dylan Gizzi. Back for Feeney. Now across to Teaney. Teaney back for Feeney. Now Gizzi. Gizzi stopping up. He'll go across. Teaney going for three, and he scores! 16 points tonight for Ryan Teaney. It's now an 11-point game. And a block on the play there as Grimes had Gizzi all up in his grill there, and it's now a foul on him with 38 seconds gone by. So Gizzi is called for his second foul. It'll be the team's 7th for the second half, and Tyler Grimes, number 4 for CBA, will shoot 2. He's only made 3 free throw attempts so far this season, and his only shot just misses. And it's taken once again here by Moffrey. Moffrey with a bounce pass to Teaney. Teaney now finds Caulfield. Caulfield fakes, now gives it to Feeney. Feeney hands it off now to Gizzi. Gizzi now for Teaney. Teaney tries to make a pass, it's deflected, but Moffrey gets it. Moffrey stops up, shoots, gets his rebound. Can't find that one either, and it goes out of play. And I believe it's going to be Goderland getting the ball. Went off a CBA player in front of the hoop. Goderland still with it here. Dylan Gizzi. Taken now by Teaney. Teaney stops up, backpedals, shoots, comes up short, and Pelissier grabs the rebound. It's Robbie Hicks currently with it for the brothers. Down low, Hubbard with a shot, he scores. 7 points tonight for Jordan Hubbard. He's tied with Vincent Tirino for second on the team. It's now 37-28. Pass across, finding Caulfield. Now Teaney back with it again. Teaney hands it off now for Anthony Moffrey. Dylan Gizzi Taken once again now by Teaney. Teaney in. He scores. He's done it again. What a night for Ryan Teaney. 18 points for him. Now down low, Hubbard's going to get 2. That'll put him in the team lead. And now Teaney appears a little bit shaken up. A timeout's going to be called here as Teaney is going to receive some assistance coming off. Moffrey and Feeney taking him off, and 5:55 to go. That is a bad sign with the Dutchman up by 9. So Teaney's going to get looked at here on the Dutchman bench as we take a timeout. So Teaney came away from the basket. He looked as if he knew something was wrong. He's currently, looks like it's his right knee getting looked at on the bench. And he's coming back onto the court. So he appears to be A-OK, which is very good news. And now coming in is Caulfield. He's going to get the ball here. And he passes it along for Moffrey. Moffrey with a nice pass, gives it back to Caulfield. Caulfield coming up with it. The Red Sea chanting Teaney's name, and Feeney going for 3 on the shot. It's picked up by Grimes on the rebound. Hagen, Foley coming up with it here for the brothers. Foley, pass across, finds Hicks. Hicks now back for Foley. It's got Moffrey defending. Foley with a fake. Has it knocked out of his hands, but Moffrey, I believe, is going to get called for a foul, and he is raising his arms in disbelief, and a chorus of boos coming out from the Red Sea. So Foley will get free throws here. And his first one is in. That will put him back in a tie with Hubbard for the team lead with 9. And the second one just misses. Feeney doing a nice job of keeping it in after it rolled off his hands. But he's able to get it to Dylan Gizzi. Gizzi gives it to Moffrey. It's up top with it now. Back to Gizzi. He'll flip it back to Teaney. Feeney looking across. He'll hand it to Caulfield. Caulfield now for Teaney again. Teaney with Pelissier guarding. Still going in. Pass across. Moffrey for 3. It's going to come up short. And Pelissier gets it for the brothers. Hagen, Foley going in against Moffrey. Stops up. Moffrey doing a good job, but Hicks has an open shot. It's deflected, and it didn't go. 4:35 to go. Teaney just undressed Hicks on the play there. Now Gizzi loses control. As Hubbard going for the steal, he's going to get called for the foul. So Hubbard gets his 3rd foul. Team 4th, Vincent Tirino and Colby Dodson now coming back out. Tyler Grimes and Robbie Hicks head back to the bench. And Gizzi will throw it back in. Taken now by Colin Caulfield. Feeney just standing there, hands it to Gizzi. Gizzi, he'll flip it back to Feeney, now Caulfield. Moffrey stumbles a bit, but he gives it back to Gizzi again. Gizzi with a shot, partially blocked, and now he's going after it. Gets it. And did he bounce it off of Dodson? I believe he did. Heads up play there by Dylan Gizzi. He's able to keep it and go in possession. He bounced the ball off Colby Dodson and it went out of play. And now 4:09 to go. Moffrey wasting the time away. Taken here by Teaney. Across. Caulfield for three. Comes up short as it hits the outside of the rim. And coming up with it now is Dodson. Dodson now for Tirino. Tirino looking across, now finds Foley. Foley stopping up. He'll give it back to Tirino. Tirino speeding in. Gives it across for Dodson. As he made the shot, the points will not count. But Caulfield's going to get called for the foul. It'll be his first and the team's 9th. And out comes Brendan Hagen, who'll replace Willem Feeney on the court. So Colby Dodson, who was fouled on the play there by Caulfield, will shoot 2. He's 10 for 15 this season in free throw attempts. And his first and only one, apparently that was going to be his only one, and misses. And it's taken here by Moffrey. Moffrey gives it across to Teaney. Teaney hands it off now for Dylan Gizzi. Gizzi across for Moffrey. Thought about shooting, but now stays with it. Caulfield now will shoot. It comes up short, and it's picked up by Pelissier. And the pass is missed, and Foley can't keep it in. Or excuse me, that's Tirino unable to keep it in. 3:15 to go. Caulfield takes it. He'll find Teaney on the pass. Moffrey with it now for the Dutchman. 3:10 to go. Bounce pass Caulfield. Now Teaney being blocked a bit by Pelissier, and he gets, or they're going to say he gets the foul. And Ryan Teaney can't believe it. It's his 3rd foul tonight, all of them offensive fouls. And with 2:59 to go, the Dutchmen have reached 10 fouls. Any subsequent foul will result in automatic free throws. And it's Hagen Foley with it now, and now Caulfield. I believe he knocked down Dodson on the play. Now Moffrey's going to get called for a foul as well. There was another play that I saw not involving Moffrey. Caulfield had knocked down his man. Moffrey is called for his 4th foul here. It's Hagen Foley shooting 2. His first one is in. That'll make him the first player on CBA tonight with double-digit points. And he can't quite add to it as it bounces in and out of the hoop. Taken now by Gizzi again. 2:45 to go. Gizzi making nice moves. Going in. And he scored, but the whistle blew. So Hagen Foley will get called for the foul. It's his 2nd and the team's 5th. Now a substitute player in Regan Burmaster in for CBA. He'll replace Vincent Tirino as Tirino heads back to the bench. Brendan Hagen takes it. Now Caulfield hands it to Gizzi. Taken now by Teaney. Lost control of it briefly, but he's able to get it back to Gizzi. Gizzi now marching toward the hoop. Gives it across to Caulfield, now Moffrey. Moffrey gives it back to Gizzi. Gizzi goes in, he loses control as Burmaster makes a nice play, but Gödelen will hold on to the ball. There's 13 seconds left on the shot clock, 2:20 to go. Caulfield takes the pass. And he'll give it to Moffrey. Moffrey speeding in, shoots one. Rebound, Hagen can't find it. And Hagen is called for the foul. And Moffrey limping a little bit. And he's favoring his right leg. And he's going to need some assistance. Gizzi now comes over. Moffrey not putting any weight on that right leg. So he's coming back to the bench. A timeout's been called. It's Moffrey making a drive to the hoop. Hagen is going to get called for the foul, so he's done for the night. So Moffrey having his knee being looked at on the bench by the trainer. So Hagen's coming out. I'm not sure who's going to come in for him. I believe it, in the case, it would be Teaney. Ben Fiori is going to check in for Moffrey. So it's 2:14 to go, which is also today's date, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody watching at home. We hope you're having a great day today. And Dutchman huddling. And play will start back up again. Hagen is called for the foul, so he's done. Moffrey now walking on the sidelines. So the foul was on Jordan Hubbard, so he's going to get 2 free throws here. Hubbard already with 9 points tonight, and he'll make it 10 with that free throw attempt. And Hubbard's second one just comes up short, and Caulfield is slammed down by Colby Dodson, and he is in some pain as well. The injury bug just keeps on spreading as Dodson took him out. He's going to get called for a foul on that. And Caulfield back up, appears to be okay. That's very good news. Gizzi will take the ball here. Looking for a play, he finds Teaney. Time starts winding down again. Gizzi coming up with it. Burmaster making a good play, but Gizzi making the better ones here as he stays in possession. Ben Fiori now with it for the Dutchman. Along the sidelines, Fiori now for Teaney. Up top with it now is Ryan Teaney, taken once again by Ben Fiori. Fiori flips it to Teaney. Teaney pass across, and Pelissier bumps into Teaney as it goes out of play. There's 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Colin Caulfield flips it. Gizzi's got to hurry. In, and he scores! He beat it again! 14 points for Dylan Gizzi. The Dutchmen are on top by 8. Hagen Foley battling through, gives it to Burmaster. Taken now by Dodson. Across, Burmaster going in, back to Pelissier. Pelissier shoots, and he scores. He puts it in. That'll be the first 2 points on the night for him. And a timeout called on the court with 1:14 to go. It's a tight contest here, folks. It's coming down to the wire. The Dutchmen up by 6. Both teams now coming back on the court. There's 1:14 to go. The Gerland Dutchman in the lead by 6 at 41-35. And it's Gizzi with the ball. He hands it off to Caulfield. Caulfield gives it to Teaney, bobbles it, but still in possession here. He's got Dodson and Pelissier defending on him. Now Gizzi stops up and he's fouled on the play. So that's the 7th team foul for CBA. Regan Burmaster is called for it. It's his first foul of the night. And Burmaster and Hubbard both check out. And Dylan Gizzi will shoot 2 here for Guilderland. He came into tonight 13 for 24 in free throw attempts this season. And his first one is in. That'll get him up to 15 points tonight. And now Robbie Hicks will check in, replacing Colby Dodson on the court for the brothers. And now Gizzi will go for his second. And it's in as well. And Patrick Bruno will immediately replace Gizzi on the court. He has had a phenomenal last home game here for Guilderland. Hagen Foley charging up here for CBA. Going in against Caulfield, he's going to get fouled. So the ball heads out of play. So Caulfield is called for his second foul. And Hagen Foley will once again shoot 2. He came in tonight 66 for 75 in free throw attempts. And his first one is successfully in. He'll take over the team lead in points with 11. And Dodson coming back in now for the brothers. And in it goes as Foley makes his second. It's just sitting there on the court. Now finally a whistle blows. Guilderland's going to get the ball. Less than a minute to go. 6-point lead. Nice play by Caulfield to get it back to Bruno, and now time starts ticking. Deflected away. Good defense by Foley. And now it's Bruno with it. Across. And CBA will get the ball. And Tirino comes back in. Robbie Hicks will throw it in. It's taken here by Hagen Foley. 43 seconds to go. Tirino across. Hicks for 3, and he scores! A crucial three-pointer made by Robbie Hicks. It's his 3rd three-pointer of the day. And with 37.5 to go, CBA is now down by 3 as they look to come back here in the 4th. And here we go. And they're going to start play up again here. And Hicks is going to get called for a foul. So play didn't even start back up as Robbie Hicks is called for his first foul. And the Dutchmen are going to start right underneath the hoop. And Ben Fiori is going to shoot 2 here for Guilderland, as he was the one fouled by Hicks before play had the chance to start. It's a couple big attempts here. And it just bounces out. 35 seconds and Caulfield fouls Grimes. And Caulfield is called for number 3. And Tyler Grimes has a couple of big free throw attempts coming up as CBA looks to get even here late in the game. And his first one misses. And Anthony Moffrey is coming back out. Him and Ben Fiori will swap out. To see Moffrey back out there because as we saw earlier, he had problems coming back to the bench. And Grimes puts in his second free throw attempt. And with 34.8 seconds to go, Dutchman will take the ball. Anthony Moffrey looking across. Dylan Gizzi finds the pass. And Dodson fouls him. And that's his 5th foul. He's going to foul out as a result of that. So Dodson out of the game. So Gizzi will shoot 2 here for Gilderland. Another big play coming up here is Gizzi with the Dutchman up by just 2 after having a 6-point lead earlier in the quarter. He's going to need a big one here. And it misses, but Feeney gets the rebound, and CBA is going to get the ball. A foul is called as I believe it was Feeney called for the foul. And it's going to be Vincent Tirino now looking to tie this game. And his first one misses. So he will not tie the game. But with this shot, he could potentially put CBA within 1. And the second one misses. Teaney loses control. Foley battling for it. Down low, Grimes shoots and he ties the game. "20 seconds to go. CBA has tied the game. And a timeout called as the CBA fans are up and yelling here as Tyler Grimes puts in 2 to tie the game at 43 with 13.8 seconds to go here in the 4th. Unbelievable. And right as we were going to get back to play, another timeout's called, this time by CBA. So once again, 13.8 seconds. The game is tied at 43. This is right as the players were coming back. Onto the court. Gilliland's going to get the ball after the two-pointer made by Tyler Grimes. And it's a tight one here in Gilliland. A very tight situation here. Both teams tied up. The Dutchmen have the ball. Moffrey takes the pass. 12 seconds to go. 10. Teaney takes it. And he's knocked down by Grimes. A foul is called. 7.7 seconds to go. Foul almost called, and it goes out of play off of Robbie Hicks. Gilliland will still have possession. And yet another timeout called. Developments down low in front of the hoop. We'll see if we'll have a miracle finish to tonight's game. And play is about to start up again. Gizzi looking, finds Feeney. Back over, Gizzi shoots one, can't find it. Caulfield takes it, bumped out a play. And we're going to overtime. The brothers mount a comeback late in the fourth quarter to tie this game at 43, and we are headed for overtime. So a bit of a scoring update after the third quarter of play. The Dutchmen came into the fourth quarter up by 8 at 34-26. CBA scored 17 to Gilderland's 9 in the fourth quarter to force overtime here at GHS. So there's going to be a jump ball here to start off overtime. The Dutchmen are sending out Gizzi, Caulfield, Feeney, Teaney, and Moffrey to start out. It's going to be 4 minutes of play. And here we go. CBA wins the jump ball. It's taken here by Grimes. Pass across. Foley takes the pass from Tirino. Foley going in. He's fouled by Gizzi. And Gizzi is going to get called for his third foul. And Hagen Foley, who leads the team tonight with 12 points, is going to shoot 2. And CBA has taken the lead. So with that, Foley now has 13 points tonight. The jeers don't stop Foley on his second shot. He makes it in. 45-43 CBA. Moffrey coming in. Some nice moves on Tirino. Now he comes up with it. He hands it off now for Ryan Teaney. Hands it off now for Dylan Gizzi. Gizzi bouncing. Now he gives it over for Teaney again. Teaney loses it in front of the hoop. Gillen will take the ball here. Willem Feeney takes the pass from Gizzi. Caulfield with a bounce pass back to Gizzi. Gizzi still with it. Hands it off now for Feeney. Feeney backed it up now for Gizzi. 5 seconds to go. Teaney motors in. Stops up. Shoots. He scores! 20 points now for Teaney. Pass down low. Jordan Hubbard. Now Tyler Grimes forces Gizzi away. Now finds Foley. Foley faking against Caulfield. He stepped out of play. And he was forced out of play by Caulfield. Caulfield's going to get called here. So Caulfield will get his 4th foul. And Foley once again shooting 2. And his first one is in. And the second one bounces out. Caulfield picks it up. And he's able to get it to Dylan Gizzi. Moffrey with it now at center. Moffrey with a bounce pass now to Teaney. Teaney across now for Colin Caulfield. Now over for Willem Feeney. He'll hand it to Gizzi. Gizzi across. Teaney stopping up. Now backpedaling a bit. Speeding in. And he's fouled on the play, I believe. That's Pelissier called for the foul. That'll be CBA's 10th foul. They've also reached the limit. So Pelissier with his first foul of the night. Ryan Teaney in a big spot here shooting 2 as he looks to put the Dutchman back on top. And his first one is in. Patrick Bruno now checks in for Golan, who'll replace Anthony Moffrey. And Teaney has put the Dutchman on top. 2.5 to go. Pelissier, who just called for the foul, with it currently for the brothers. Looking across. Hagen Foley takes the pass. 2:17 to go. Foley speeding in. Shoots, and he scores! 17 points for Hagen Foley. CBA back up by 1. 2 minutes to go. Gizzi looking across. Trying to find Caulfield. He does. Caulfield in. Shooting. And he scores! And they're not going to call it. Caulfield called for the offensive foul. He's out of the game. Colin Caulfield will not get the two-pointer. He's been called for the foul. It's his 5th foul, so he is out of the game. Christian Aleko is on the court. And play starts back up again after that call on Caulfield. Down low, it's lost by Hubbard. Gizzi marching up. Gizzi going in. Can't get it, he's fouled on the play. And it's Tyler Grimes picking up the foul. And Dylan Gizzi will shoot 2 at a crucial time once again. 1:39 to go in OT. And his first one rolls in. Gizzi now with 17 points tonight. He's going to look to put the Dutchman on top. And he does just that. .135 to go. Hagen Foley going in against Patrick Bruno. Shot got blocked. Grimes loses the handle. Aleko going for it. It went out of play. CBA will get the ball. Foley down low, taken here by Hubbard. Looking for a play. Feeney guarding. Taken here by Grimes. Steps up. Shoots. Scores! 15 to 49 now. Grimes with 5 points tonight. Gizzi stopped up. He's fouled once again. Grimes is called for his 2nd foul. Just moments after making a clutch 2-pointer to put CBA back up by 1. And Dylan Gizzi once again shooting 2. And his first one once again is in. 1:05 to go. .102 to go. Final minute of play here in overtime. The Dutchman on top by 1. Hagen Foley across now for Tyler Grimes. Battling forward a little bit. Taken here by Tirino. Pelissier takes the pass. Heads across. Foley stopping up. Across. Pelissier shoots, but a foul is called. Dylan Gizzi is called for his 4th. And Hagen Foley shooting 2. And Gizzi getting the crowd fired up as Hagen Foley makes his first. And Aleko and Moffrey will now swap out. And Foley can potentially tie the game here. And put him on top, and he does just that. He tied the game with his first, and now he puts him in the lead. Gizzi with a nice move on Burmaster. 35 to go. Moffrey takes the pass. 32 seconds to go. Moffrey. Bounce pass for Bruno. Bruno takes it. Now Teaney with it up top. Willem Feeney. Bounce pass for Gizzi. And a foul called on Regan Burmaster with 20.2 to go. And Gizzi back at the free throw line again. Here in overtime, he'll shoot 2. And Gizzi ties it again. And Aleko and Moffrey once again swap out. And Gizzi puts it back in. He has been absolutely unreal. Ty and Teaney for the team lead. 12 seconds to go. Foley missed the pass. Tirino misses the pass. And with 9.4 to go, the Dutchman take a timeout. What a game this has been thus far. Coming down to the wire here in OT. It's been back and forth free throw attempts for both teams. Dylan Gizzi has stepped up to the challenge. He has been perfect in all of his free throw attempts so far in overtime. Him and Teaney both have 22 points on the night. This has been an unreal game. And we're going to see, with 9.4 to go, if they have just got it done. Play starts back up, and they're going to call a timeout again. Bruno calls for the timeout. And once again, we will wait a few before play starts up again. So Gödelin coming back out after 2 consecutive timeouts. Bruno back on the court. as they look to put this game away. And it's put in. And they're going to say Gödelin will still get the ball. The CBA bench on their feet. But the Dutchman will get the ball back as a foul is called on Pelissier. As Teaney was trying to go for the ball. 0.6 seconds went by. And Ryan Teaney is going to shoot two here for Gödelin as the CBA bench, as I mentioned, up on their feet after that call is made, and Teaney misses his first. And Grimes and Burmaster switch spots. Haleko and Moffrey do the same for Gödelin. And his second one misses. 6 seconds. Taken here by Grimes. 2 seconds. Across. It didn't go. And a foul is called. Ryan Teaney called for the foul late in the game. Dylan Gizzi getting the crowd set. First shot, misses! And the Dutchman call for time. Hubbard's first shot misses. He has one more shot to go. CBA needs one shot to tie this game. Jordan Hubbard has 10 points tonight. He has missed his first. Will he make his second? He makes it. With no time on the clock. And this game is headed to double overtime. If I try to explain this game to somebody, they are not going to believe me. This game has been so back and forth. It is ridiculous. Jordan Hubbard, after Ryan Teaney missed both of his free throw attempts, gets his second one in to tie the game at 53. Four more minutes of overtime on the clock. This has been an epic game here in Guilderland. Two overtime periods. Jump ball here, Hubbard. One of the heroes for CBA wins the jump ball. And it's taken here by Hagen Foley. The Dutchmen currently have 3 of their players with 4 fouls. Taken here, Foley shoots, he scores! Moffrey is going to foul out. 12 seconds into overtime. So Christian Aleko will check back in. A round of applause for Anthony Moffrey as he comes off. And Foley makes it in. 22 points for him. It's a 3-point lead. Gizzi with it for the Dutchman. He's looking across. Gizzi going in. Shooting. It just rolled out. He's fouled once again on the play. And it'll be Grimes called for his 3rd foul. And his first one makes it in. 23 points tonight for the Dutchman senior. And he makes it 24. An unbelievable game for him. 1 point lead here for the brothers as Foley comes up with it. Going in against Patrick Bruno, taken here by Grimes. Across now to Tirino. Foley up top, he'll shoot one. Bounced off the rim. Kept in though by Hubbard. Long pass across, caught by Grimes. Down low, Hubbard with a shot. It rolled off, and it goes out of play. It's Gilliland's ball. Dylan Gizzi coming away with it again. .249 to go. Gizzi speeding in, and it rolls off. And Pelissier taking it here for the brothers. 2:40 to go here in double OT. Hagen Foley comes in, shoots one, and he scores. Three-point lead again. Gizzi waiting patiently. He'll hand it off. Bruno across for Haleko. Bounce pass now for Willem Feeney. Gizzi takes it again. He's going in. Across. Bruno for three. And it bounces off. Gizzi keeps it in. Shoots. And he scores! What a play by Gizzi. 1:52 to go. Foley stopping up, shooting. He's fouled by Bruno. That's the first foul for Bruno. And Foley back to the line to shoot two. He has the team lead with 24 points tonight. His first one is in. As second one is in as well. Now up to 26. Christian Haleko with it. He'll give the pass across. Teaney motoring in. He loses the ball. And it goes out of play, so Gilliland will take possession again. Gizzi floats the pass. It's dropped a bit by Teaney, but he takes it, almost lost it. Gizzi in, shooting, can't find it, but he gets the rebound. Gizzi blocked, and he falls over on the play. He's helped up by Foley. So another foul called. So Tirino gets his first foul. Gizzi shoots and scores again. 27 for Gizzi tonight. .28. And it's back to a one-point game. .115 to go. Foley stops up, shoots one, rebound, no good. Third try, and he scores. 62-59. Gizzi loses control briefly. Motioning over, Gizzi fires across, and a timeout called. .52.9 seconds to go. A double overtime epic here at Gilliland High School is potentially in its final minute. 52.9 seconds left in double overtime. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go. Ben Fiori in the game. His first action here in overtime. Taken here by Ryan Teaney again. Across. Haleko shoots. Can't get it in. And Tyler Grimes gets fouled on the play. So Ben Fiori gets called for his second foul. Grimes with 5 points already tonight. His first one is out. No dice on that shot. And here's his second. It's out as well. So Grimes misses 2. Fiori, long pass. Bruno charging in. Blocked. And a foul called on the play. So Pelissier called for his third foul. And another timeout called. 31.6 seconds to go. CBA currently in the lead by 3 as Bruno prepares to shoot 2. Coming back from the timeout here, Patrick Bruno is standing at the free throw line. And preparing to shoot 2 here for the Dutchman. He hasn't recorded a point here tonight. He is 8 for 16 this season. His first one misses. He'll now try to settle for one. Hubbard and Pelissier now switch spots. And his second one misses as well. And Feeney called for the foul. It's his third of the game. And once again, CBA at the free throw line. This time it's Malachi Pelissier shooting 2. 21 for 32 this season coming in. As first one rolls in. And it's in. Pelissier with 4. 30 seconds to go. Teaney rushing in. He scores! 24 points for Ryan Teaney. An additional foul called on the play. Jordan Hubbard gets his 4th foul tonight. With 24.1 to go, Teaney will shoot an additional. And it's in. 64-62. And Foley is fouled again. So Haleko is called for his second. And it will be Foley once again shooting 2. He has the team lead in points with 28 tonight. He'll go for 2 again. And he puts it in. 3-point lead. And it's in. A 30-point game for Hagen Foley. Coming up, Haleko with a shot. It goes over. And out of play it goes. 11.6 seconds to go. CBA gets the ball. A long pass. Foley racing after it. He's fouled by Bruno. And with 10.4 seconds to go, Bruno is called for his second. And Foley is going to look to officially and finally put this game away for the brothers. And it rolls its way in. And the second one goes in. A 6-point lead, 10 seconds to go. Bruno stopping up, shooting. He can't get it in. 3 seconds to go, and that is your ball game. The CBA brothers in a double overtime epic here at Guilderland High School have defeated the Dutchmen 68-62, spoiling their senior night. They improved to 6-7, 8-10 overall in the standings, and the Dutchmen fall to 6-8 and 9-10. A disappointing finish to the game as the brothers walk away with their victory and hand the Dutchmen their third straight loss as they go into Shenendehowa for a matchup tomorrow.